12-6 Holy Family with 5:37 to go in the third. I'm John Beltran with Dave Urig, live from Beet Digger Stadium. Beet Digger replay to follow after each and every football game during the regular and postseason, and hopefully Beet Diggers will make it there for the 8th consecutive year. 1st and 10 for the Beet Diggers at their own 28-yard line. No turnovers in the third quarter. Beet Diggers had 3 in the first half. Holy Family had 2. The backs are split. Holy Family moved a little bit, but no flag, and now we do have movement as Shea Hansen was in motion to the left. And I wonder if the Beet Diggers reacted to movement on the Holy Family side of the football, and they did. And the problem is Holy Family moved, but they did not get into the neutral zone, and that could eventually cost the offensive team if they react to that.
Yep, and I think that's exactly what happened, just like you said. I know Coach Dreitz has got to be upset having to take that timeout so early here in the third quarter, but the deal is he had to take the timeout because he didn't have the personnel on the field that needed to be out there for the different offensive set that was called.
1st and 15 for the Beet Diggers at their own 23-yard line. The receiver to the left, C.J. Kukas, to the right is Shea Hansen. 2 very nice targets for Eric Garcia. If he decides to throw the football, he wants to throw out to the left. That pass is incomplete. Behind Kukas at the 30-yard line. He was there, but unfortunately the ball was thrown behind him. There have been some communication issues tonight with Garcia and Kukas other than the touchdown pass, which was eventually called back.
Right, and that was one of those things where they had the coverage I think they wanted. There was only one man out there to guard Kukas, and if he could get inside of him and they could get that ball thrown right on the strike, Kukas could tuck it and run pretty fast before the free safety could get over there and try to make a tackle.
2nd and 15 for the Beet Diggers at their own 23-yard line. Boy, they're pretty late getting this play, and they're going to have to rush up to the line of scrimmage and not use up that second timeout. And Garcia up to the line of scrimmage. Still not within 5 seconds in the play clock with a back split. Now at 5, at 3, at 2. Got to get the play off, and Garcia gets the snap, and he pitches it left to Tanner Morrow, who gets a block from Dylan French, but not enough to swing him to the outside, and he maybe got a yard to the 24-yard line. And that was it as the play was made over there by Adam Schultz, the 5'9", 180-pound senior defensive back. They'll give him no gain, actually. 3rd and 15, and if you don't pick up significant yardage, you could lose the battle of field position as they approach the 5-minute mark of the third.
Yeah, I'm afraid the battle of field position starts with that great leg that Gary's got, because as soon as they score, boy, he's able to pin you up against your own end zone in a hurry.
Well, he's the difference in this game with a 35 and a 49-yard field goal. 3rd and 15, trips to the right for the Beet Diggers. Connor Weiser, the lone setback. Rolling to his right is Garcia. He's going to get sacked. Boy, he was sacked back inside the 15-yard line. And he was eaten up by King Medlin, the 5'10", 175-pound senior defensive end, for a loss of around 8 on the play. And the Beet Diggers will be forced to punt.
Holy Family stayed in that 5-man front. In we had all the receivers out there, so we didn't have anybody to block that defensive end. And since they didn't shift into a 4-man front, left that guy wide open and able to crush the play.
Well, and C.J. Kukas is standing at his own 1-yard line. Got to get a perfect snap. That is a perfect snap. And the punt is a nice one, a fluttering punt. Nick Welder has to back up, fields it at his 48-yard line, straight ahead to the 50, down to the 40-yard line of Brush, and he's going to be tackled right there. It's a return of 12 before Tanner Morrow was down there on special teams, along with Connor Weiser. But now you get another Jonathan Gary field goal. It's a 2-score game now, and that's why the Beet Diggers got to play even tougher with 3:53 remaining in the third, down 12-6.
And the ball's almost far enough downfield where they could attempt a field goal right now and still make it.
Yeah, Gary is very impressive with that right leg. And he's also got a 94-yard touchdown. He's accounted for every point. 1st and 10, Holy Family at the Beet Digger 40. Backs in an eye, handoff to Gary, running right, and a short gain. Maybe 2 yards to the 38-yard line, and Kyle Hefner did it again. He made the play. And it's 2nd and long once again for Holy Family. One more non-league game for the Beet Diggers next week at home against Rifle. Then they go on the road back-to-back weeks against Platte Valley and Valley to start off their league schedule. 2nd and 8 for Holy Family at the Brush 38-yard line. With the backs in an eye. Summers is going to hand it off, and a mishand off to Nick Welder. He breaks 2 tackles inside the 35 to around the 32. That looked like a busted play by Holy Family, and I think that the fact that it looked like a busted play maybe fooled the Bee Diggers a little bit on defense because they were not attentive on that play.
Yeah, and he had to reach way out there to make the handoff, and by the time he got the ball, some of the defensive linemen maybe had a little too much penetration. They weren't able to handle that cutback that Welder made.
And it's a gain of 6, 3rd and 2 at the Bee Digger 32. Holy Family leads by half a dozen. Backs are split. Will this be another running play? Summers to hand it off to Yost. First down inside the 30, running off right tackle. To around the 29, Levi Brenneman with the first hit. And Gaston Fernandez made the hit as well. Gain of 4. But the sticks move for the Holy Family Tigers, who are looking to make this perhaps a 9 or a 13-point lead. And we've got a flag down at the end of the play as well. And that looks like it's going to be against the Bee Diggers for a face mask.
Boy, the penalties have really hurt Brush tonight. They've already been penalized 7 times to Holy Families 5 times.
Now the football's at the 23-yard line with 2.5 to go in the third. And the ball's been on the same side of the field, unfortunately, Dave, for the entire third quarter. Luckily, the Bee Diggers have not allowed a touchdown yet. Summers handed off to Gary, off right tackle, breaks out of a tackle. There's a flag down at around the 20-yard line is where Gary goes down. Hopefully that's not another face mask and a holding penalty along the far sideline by Holy Family. Now there's a late flag. Boy, let's hope that's not against the Bee Diggers. I mean, if they did that again, that is something that Coach Dreitz cannot accept. We have hold against Holy Family. Now let's see the second penalty.